It'll be Indiana off the tip. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. George is out there with Doncic. And it's Mutombo. And there's Jackson. And it's Olajuwon in at the 4 spot. Now here's Mutombo. Back to Olajuwon. Walton with the steal. Here's Durant. And he gets it to go.
Yeah, even though he's slender, Durant is good at keeping his balance through contact. The man is stronger than he looks.
George with the bounce pass. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Bird outside. Back to Leonard. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
Doncic against Bird. Pass to Jackson. No good on that one. Some solid defense there from KD. Bird outside. And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Leonard with the ball. Over George. And Leonard gets it to go.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
Olajuwon outside. Outside Jackson. Pass to George. Leonard with the steal. Drops in the breakaway layup.
And busting it up the floor. Leonard showing a lot of energy on the fast break. If there's one thing he doesn't lack, it's hustle.
Now here's Doncic. And they call an illegal screen here. It's been a quick start here for Chicago. Leonard the pass to Durant. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. KD's got 5 points so far.
The confidence that Durant has in his three-point shot is something special. He doesn't doubt his selections at all.
Doncic passes to Olajuwon. Mutombo in the high post. Chandler on him. A nice shot by Doncic.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Pass to Walton. Now Kevin Durant. Back to Walton. 5 on the clock. And here's Bird from the arc. And the Bulls, another 3.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Chandler with the steal. Here's KD, and finished up by KD.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Such a wide-open look. Doncic has got his second basket.
And we're so used to Doncic operating with the ball in his hands, but it's good to see him mix it up and work off the catch.
Now here's Walton. Still without a basket. Pass to Bird. Three-pointer buries the long-range jumper. Bird's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Bulls.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Leonard finds KD. Bird outside. This one for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Bird's got 9 points.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 5. Mutombo is screen on Bird. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. 2 points. That one goes.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Doncic outside. That doesn't go either for Doncic. And so it's the Chicago Bulls out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And let's also give them some credit for running the pick so well. They're making the most of their chances to score in transition.
We've got Bird. Walton is out there with Chandler. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's KD in at the 2 guard. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. They get it back. Elijah Walton. And Walton sends it back.
And how about the anticipation and timing? You know, we talk about Walton's offense. How about the defense, though, he provides for this team?
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Now, here is George. Still yet to score. Just 4 to shoot. And finally they hit one.
Just devastating. George making it look easy with that move.
Bird outside. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Bird's got 11.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Outside, George. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. George has got 5.
And what a smooth three-point shot. George has worked hard to develop that stroke.
Leonard, the pass to Walton. And here's Bird. Clock at 6. Gets in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
From deep, George. Chandler with the rebound.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Bird dishes to Leonard. Durant with a wide open look. No good from outside. Pacers trail by 16. Pass to Doncic. Mutombo is screen on Bird. The three for Doncic. Mutombo kicks to Jackson. Mutombo sets a screen. The three-pointer, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Leonard the bounce pass. Leonard sets a screen for Durant. It's stolen by Mutombo. Here we go, all alone. Ball's knocked loose. Outside, George. Doncic passes to George. Indiana again missing. Paul George with the steal. Jackson dishes to Olajuwon. Chandler against Doncic. Olajuwon the pass to Mutombo. And here's George for three. Up again. Rebound by the Bulls. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Walton. Chandler with a screen for Leonard. And that one, good. Leonard's got 6.
And one thing that makes Leonard's shot so effective is the backspin. It gives him that magic touch.
And the Pacers call time here. Jackson up top. Indiana moving the ball around. Outside, George. None of the miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Bird passes through Leonard. Now Walton. And here is KD, covered by Mutombo. 36 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Looking to get back on track here. And it's Doncic missing. Bulls leading by 18. Bird, the pass to KD. Hands it from downtown. KD's got 10.
Slick shot by Durant. Gets the pass and is in his motion a second later.
Here's George. That one, no good. Great tee that time from Leonard. Over George. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Chicago, sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We've got more in store for you right after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from Larry Bird.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. On the court right now for the Pacers. Olajuwon is out there with Mutombo. Then there's Jackson. Then it's Paul George. And it's Doncic in at point guard. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. Doncic has got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Pacers. Bird outside. Pass to Leonard. Back to Bird. It falls for the sixth time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Leonard. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Launches a 3. Leonard, no luck.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Now here is George. 5 points in the game. Pass to Mutombo. 6 to shoot. Now here's Doncic. Bird covering. Durant against George. Out to Bird. And here is Walton. And Chandler throws it down.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
And here are the Pacers now. Here's George. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. And George drops them both. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Bounce pass from Durant. Walton with the ball. Picked up by Olajuwon. Bird inside the three-point line. Good. And it's Walton who picks up the assist. Walton's got 3 assists in the game. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And so here is Indiana. Olajuwon outside.
And it's Sacramento to start out. So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. We've got LeBron James, and it's Pippen in at the 1. Anthony against James. Anthony with a bucket.
And now the game is really starting to flow. We should be in for a good one.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
Here's Chamberlain. James outside. Pass to Bird. Shot clock at 6. With 1 on the clock. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
Now here's Anthony. Pass to Eden.
Chicago foul. Scottie Pippen. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Wade. 4 on the clock. The shot from the low post is good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now, here is James. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Here's James over Anthony. Misses the baby hook. Here are the Kings with the ball now. Leonard outside. Anthony outside. Pass to Leonard. Releases. That one rolls around and rims out.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Pippen, pass to Chamberlain. Here's Bird. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Wade. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Olajuwon. Again, the miss by the Kings. Chicago trailing here. Now Pippen. James outside. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Here's Wade. Leonard outside. Back to Wade.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes. Chicago ball.
1:51 left to play in the first. And now the first timeout called here for Chicago.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
There's 1:47 left to play in the first quarter. Pippen outside. Chamberlain passes to Bird. Clock at 6. There's the screen. Drains the triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Kings trailing. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the first. Wade, the pass to Anthony. Solid defense from James.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
The three. Rebound by Sacramento. On the wing, Wade, defended by Pippen. Anthony outside. Pass to Eden. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Here's Bird. He's guarded by Anthony. Bird passes to James. To the middle. And there's the rejection. Anthony against James. Anthony, the pass to Olajuwon. On the wing, Wade. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. There's the horn. We've seen some good defense on both sides. The score still close. Sacramento on top, up by 1. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you think about the Kings here, guys?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. They've got James, and it's Chamberlain in at the power forward position. Now here's Leonard. He's scoreless. Pass to Wade. Got a hand on it. Here's Bird. He's got 6. James outside. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
That's one of those heat check shots. And heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Pass to Bird. Takes the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Bird's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, LeBron knows how to share the load. He's always getting other guys involved out there on the floor.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. On the wing, Anthony. Check by James. James with the rebound. Bulls leading by 3. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Bird. And it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And Sacramento calls their first time out of the game. Kings trail by 5. Here's Wade. Olajuwon passes to Leonard. All alone. Nice jump shot.
And Leonard is comfortable shouldering the offense. He knows this team looks to him to score.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Here's James. Rebound by the Kings. Anthony, left side. Pass to Eden. And that one is hammered home.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Here's Chamberlain. Here's Bird. He's guarded by Anthony with the step back. Bird, that's good. Bird's got 13.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
Pass to Olajuwon. Now here's Leonard. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Shot's good by Olajuwon. Chicago leading. Pippen with it. Still without a bucket. James passes to Pippen. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
Excellent decision from James. He's all for whipping passes to uncover teammates.
55 seconds left in the first half. Anthony with it. Picked up by James. Anthony feeling it out a bit. James with a steal. Here's Pippen. Here's Chamberlain. Blocked! Here's Wade, defended by Pippen. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Wade misses. Pippen outside. Pass to James. Inside. Lays it up and banks it in. Chandler's got his first 2 points.
Well, you want to shoot a high percentage from the floor? That's where you go with the ball.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Chicago leading by 6. They've got Anthony, and it's Olajuwon in at the 4. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Pass to Bird, beyond the arc. The shot no good.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Olajuwon passes to Leonard. They set the pick. Here's Olajuwon. It's tipped, and he gets it back. Count it. Good. Olajuwon's got 6. Here's Chicago now. And here's Pippen. Pass to Chamberlain. Five to shoot. Bird passes to Chandler. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Wade. Anthony outside. Misses the 3.
That's just a great effort on the defensive side. Last to the shooter.
Back to James. Ooh, solid D from Leonard. Kings trail by 4. Wade, pass to Leonard. Here's Olajuwon. Anthony outside. Pass to Olajuwon. Chicago with a rebound. Chandler's got 4 rebounds in the game. Chicago leading by 4. Chamberlain passes to James. There's a screen. Here's Bird. He's guarded by Anthony. Back come the Kings in transition from about 19, and he hits the jumper.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Pass to Bird. And here's Pippen. And the layup is good off the glass. Pippen's got 5.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Anthony outside. Now here's Leonard. Pass to Olajuwon. Oh, there's the alley. James with a steal. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Scottie Pippen. Second personal foul. First team foul.
.144 left to play in the third quarter here. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wade, defended by Pippen. Wade misses. Bulls leading by 6. Pippen, pass to Chamberlain. Pass to Bird. Wide open look. And there's another one for Chicago.
Well, he can get you the ball in a number of ways. That time with a great bounce pass.
Now a timeout by Sacramento. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
.105 left in the third. Leonard passes to Wade. Here's Anthony. Chicago with a rebound. James has got 4 rebounds now. Bird passes to Pippen. Chicago passing it around. Here's James. There's the screen. Pass to Chamberlain. And there's another one for the Bulls.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots and you build the lead. It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pippen, pass to James. The three-pointer off the mark. Kings trail by 8.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Here's Wade. From the top of the key, he buries it. Wade's got 4 points this quarter. And so it's Chicago, leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their play has earned them a nice lead, one they'll look to build on as the game continues. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got LeBron James. And it's Bird in at the 3. Now here's Leonard. 6 to shoot. Shot is up. Tries to keep it alive. And the ball out of play. The Bulls will have it. Bulls leading by 6. Now here is James. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
And it's Sacramento's ball. Now Leonard. Here's Wade. Back to Leonard. Tries it from 16. And the jumper is on the mark.
Yeah, the versatile scoring ability of Kawhi. Whether long range, short range, mid range, he can do it all.
James against Leonard. Pass to Bird. And here's Pippen. And there's James from the arc. It's hauled in by Eaton.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Here's Wade, defended by Pippen. It's stolen. James deciding where to go with it. And stolen by Anthony. Back come the Kings in transition. Leonard outside. Pass to Wade. On the wing, Wade. 5 on the clock. Rebounded by LeBron. James has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Bird. Here's James. Here's Bird. A throwback possession. 2 points.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
Here's Wade, defended by Pippen. Anthony! It's gone from beyond the arc.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Chicago leading by 3. Now James.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Bird. He's guarded by Anthony. Takes the shot. And yes, sir! Hits the wide open James. 1:50 left to play in the 4th. Here's Eden. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing.
Now, here is James. LeBron, a smooth operator inside.
Oh, easy to see why LeBron has the ball in these moments. He's dependable at coming through for his team.
Here's Wade, defended by Pippen. Shot's no good.
Yeah, trying to get separation from the defense right there. Just couldn't get it to go.
From deep. It's money from deep.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Scottie Pippen.
Kings trail by 8. 1:02 left to play in the fourth quarter. Ooh, it misses. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock and don't turn it over.
Gets it to go.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Now a timeout by Sacramento. They're behind by 10. Here's Wade. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Anthony pulls it down. And it's Anthony with the ball for Sacramento. Trailing by 10. That misses. Pippen with it. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And time to present our player of the game.
Going to be the Bulls off the tip. A look at the Magic starting group. Howard is out there with Mourning. Then there's Robertson. Then it's Gilbert Arenas. And it's James in at the shooting guard position. Mutombo kicks to Davis. Mutombo passes to Leonard. Mutombo dishes to Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a deep 3. Arenas grabs the miss. Pass to James. Howard dishes to Arenas. Beyond the arc. The putback, and Howard with the second chance points.
Yeah, and when Howard is allowed to get near the bucket, he capitalizes easily on the offensive glass. He sees the game so well.
Now, here's Mutombo. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Robertson outside. To the inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
In the painted area, it's where Robertson can destroy you. He's just too strong and too skilled.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Leonard, the bounce pass. Shot from 16. That's good from Nowitzki. And the assist by Mutombo.
A mid-range specialist. All Nowitzki needs is a little wiggle room, and he's going to let it go.
Arenas against Leonard. Arenas passing to Howard. Robertson outside. Pass to Arenas. Releases. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Leonard looking around. Now Shaq. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. From past the arc. O'Neal. And O'Neal is right there.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Nowitzki against Robertson. Here's the 3. Drops in the tray. Robertson's got 5.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now here is Davis. Nowitzki sets a screen for Leonard. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so James will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Howard at the elbow. Pass to Arenas. Back to Howard. Robertson outside. Puts up a 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And Howard really gets up for those putback slams. That's the price you pay when you give him room.
Pass to Mutombo. And here is Davis. Covered by LeBron. Davis, the pass to Nowitzki. Leonard, that's for 2. Again, Leonard missing.
Oh, and he's a very good mid-range shooter, but the defense was all over him there, making that a very difficult shot.
Robertson kicks to James. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson.
Showing some range, LeBron more than capable of hurting you from deep.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Outside Leonard. Mutombo up top. Nowitzki left side. Over Howard. Nowitzki shot's good.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Robertson against Nowitzki. Robertson outside. James outside. And here's Arenas outside. And he hits the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
And with the clock almost at 0, it's great awareness on his part.
And so it's Orlando, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Magic?
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Well, from the start, they've been making quality passes offensively, and that is reflected in their assist numbers.
We've got Mutombo. Nowitzki is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Davis in at the small forward. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. For three, it's hauled in by the Bulls.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Up again, O'Neal with the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Robertson passes to LeBron. Knocks down the three ball. James has got the lead up to 10 now for the Magic.
From way back there. I mean, LeBron's just showing off now.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. So here in Chicago, it's a 10-point game.
Yeah, even though Davis can create for himself, you love to see him get set up in rhythm.
LeBron passes to Howard. Outside Arenas. Pass to Robertson. Shot clock at 6. Back to Arenas. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Arenas has gone 1 of 4 from the field. Outside Leonard. And here's Shaq. Now here's Nowitzki. Nowitzki draws the double. Howard with the steal. Here's LeBron. LeBron finishing the fast break.
And love the awareness there from James. Just terrific at pushing it down the floor and then finishing with style.
Inside, O'Neal and Shaq with the slam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Robertson outside. Over Nowitzki. No good from Robertson.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Ooh, Dirk making his presence felt. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Howard with the screen on Davis. Bobbed up there for Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
And it only takes a little effort on behalf of Howard to rise up for the flush, using that size and strength to jam it down.
Howard against Nowitzki. Outside Leonard. Mutombo is screen on Robertson. Leonard with no one around. Drills the three-pointer. Leonard's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Davis against LeBron. Warning a screen on Nowitzki. Robertson outside. Over Nowitzki. Robertson's shot is good. Robertson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
What you love about Robertson is that he knows his strength on offense and plays to them with confidence.
James against Mutombo. Robertson passes to Howard. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Warning a screen on Davis. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
44 seconds left now here in the second. It's deflected. And Howard with the stuff.
And that's just super strength there by Howard. So good at connecting on these shots despite the contact.
Second team foul.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Dwight Howard at the line for one.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good, Howard.
And the defensive prowess of Howard is simply phenomenal. Not only a shot blocking master, but his mere presence alone makes shooters incredibly nervous.
Back to Leonard. Nowitzki sets a screen for Leonard. That three off the mark. Orlando leading by 10. Now here's LeBron. He's got 8. Pass to Robertson. Shoots over Leonard. Great positioning on the putback. Howard's got the lead up to 12 now for the Magic.
And those are exactly the kinds of plays that can spark a team. Just solid work down in the paint.
And so it's the Orlando Magic up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Back to the action in just a minute. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We have seen an exceptional performance from Dwight Howard.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
When he gets the ball this deep and establishes position, now it's a matter of getting to his go-to moves that he loves.
On the court for Orlando, Howard is out there with Arenas. Then it's LeBron James. Then there's Robertson. And it's Mourning in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Nowitzki. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Howard. Robertson outside. James, the bounce pass. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Robertson's got 11 points. Outside Leonard. Davis inside, looking on James, and it's Davis missing.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
LeBron passes to Robertson. James a screen on Nowitzki. Back to James. Fires the 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson. Robertson's got 4 assists in the game. Bulls trail by 19. Chicago calls timeout.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Well, let's pump the brakes right here. Put a Band-Aid on this, and you've got to turn it around. The momentum is going the other way.
It's your 3-1-2 crew.
Nowitzki looking it over. Leonard on the wing. Over Robertson. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Nowitzki. Leonard's got 5 now.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
Arenas against Leonard. Pass to Robertson. It's stolen by Mutombo. It's Davis on the wing. James covering. Here's Nowitzki. Over Arenas. O'Neal. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. James dishes to Robertson. Howard with his screen on Nowitzki. Here's Robertson. Just 5 to shoot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Davis.
And LeBron used to getting hit. This is the level of attention this man attracts from the D.
The Magic shooting their second and third free throws tonight. That free throw, no good.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
He hits the second from the line. And here's Leonard. He's got 5. Pass to Mutombo. And here is Davis. O'Neal sets the screen for Davis. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Robertson, it's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Nowitzki against James. Outside Leonard. Takes the 3. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Leonard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
LeBron with a screen on Nowitzki. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Davis.
And such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
The Magic have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. There's 1:26 left to play in the third. Leonard with the ball. 8 points for him. Pass to Mutombo. Fires from 14. Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Nowitzki. James outside. LeBron with the muscle inside.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Pass to Davis. Back to Leonard. Over Robertson. Kept alive. Leonard the pass to Nowitzki. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Fade away, and the shot goes in. Nowitzki's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, he goes to the fadeaway right there. I think he thought the defense was a little bit closer.
Robertson against Nowitzki. Now Robertson warning a screen on Nowitzki. Here's Robertson. That misses off the backboard. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Orlando Magic. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Nowitzki is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Mutombo. And it's Davis in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And taken away by Arenas. Here's LeBron. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Orlando.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And they have made a commitment to crash the glass. They are getting second chance points and playing with force on the offensive end.
Free throw good, James. No good on the second free throw. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls, trailing by 13. Nowitzki, no good. Here's Orlando now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Robertson drives in. It's blocked by Shaq. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Chicago on defense. It's out of bounds. Last touch by O'Neal.
Orlando ball.
Nowitzki against Robertson. And at last, they get one to fall.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him. Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
And a wide open look for James. No good with the triple. Bulls trail by 13. Pass to Mutombo. Davis against LeBron. Here's O'Neal. Now here's Nowitzki. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Robertson. And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist by Leonard.
And Nowitzki is a lethal scorer. Feels like he can knock down any shot on the court.
Robertson outside. The basket is good.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Mourning with the screen. Clock at 4. Strong move off the glass.
It's fun to just watch Arenas play. He's electric. Has his own style. And what an explosive play right there.
Outside Leonard. Davis setting the pick for Leonard. And it doesn't go. Orlando leading by 15. Robertson right side.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Oh, what a finish!
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
Here's Leonard. Nowitzki outside. And there's 1:45 left in the fourth. Just 5 on the clock. Not gonna go. So it's Orlando now. It's James. Robertson outside. It's stolen by Mutombo. Outside, Davis. Now Leonard. .109 left in the fourth quarter. And Mourning sends it down.
And that is why shooters fear Mourning. He's got excellent instincts for coming up with the block.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Davis against LeBron. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Beyond the arc. O'Neal there for the rebound. Here's Leonard. Nowitzki outside. Fires the three. No good. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. The shot's good from Robertson. And the Magic lead by 19.
And that's LeBron, one of the best front court playmakers. That is something you just can't teach.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. And now our player of the game, LeBron James.